Okay.
So I'll call the meeting to order. This is
Yeah.
the May, what is it?
May 8th.
May 8th meeting of the Berlin Zoning Board of Appeals. We are being broadcast via webinar Zoom. A notice to those attending or participating, your voice, image, or telephone number may be recorded for the record. Welcome, and I'll introduce our members that are present. Ginny, if you'd raise your hand, please. Pat, if you'd raise your hand, please. I'm Lynn Ryan. Keith, if you'd raise your hand, please. And Leanne, I'd have you raise your hand, but you're coming in by phone. Who is our recording secretary? We have approval of past minutes.
So the first one would be for the meeting in March 13th. I did make a revision after sending it out, so I wanted to note that. It's under the Dudley Road hearing, the very last paragraph. Motion was made by Vice Chair Royer to close the hearing. The motion was seconded by Board Member Bartlett, and I added in, and the motion passed 5-0 by roll call vote.
Okay, so you just added in the actual vote, right?
Yes.
Okay. Who was present at that meeting?
Present were Lynn, Denny, Sue, Jim, and Ginny. Keith.
Okay, so
Pat can't vote, or she can vote present. Everybody
right.
can vote.
I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes for March 13th.
So moved.
Is there a
Seconded.
second, please?
I second it.
Okay. Any discussion? If not, I'll take a roll call vote. Keith,
Aye.
you can say present because you weren't present at the meeting, right?
No, Keith was there. It
Okay,
was just Pat who wasn't
Yep.
there.
okay. And then Pat?
Present.
Okay, Ginny?
Aye.
And I'm an aye. And what's the next set?
The next one was last month, April 10th, and present were Lynn, Sue, and Jim. So I guess we can't vote those.
Okay, let's pass over those minutes and we'll put them on next month.
Okay.
Signing of the warrants, Denny's not here and I'm not aware of any bills.
I'm not aware of any.
Any communication.
I just wanted to mention the conflict of interest law training. I was looking at that. Keith just did it. Jim just did it. Ginny did it back in last year, but I never had received her certificate, so my records weren't accurate. So that's all updated. Pat, you expired in February, so you need to do it.
Mhm.
Denny expired in April, and Lynn, you're good until next month.
Okay, so I can do it anytime now, huh?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. So we're looking to have
Pat, Denny, and Lynn.
excellent. Any other correspondence? Jim Royer is up for reappointment. I'd like to entertain a motion to, you know how we were doing November. His term is good until November, but they want to change the term to start July 1st. So what I'd like to do is to ask Leanne to send a letter on behalf of the board saying that we endorse his reappointment. Would someone care to make such a motion?
And just so you know, I spoke with Jim and personally at annual meeting, and he is interested in being reappointed.
Okay, thank you, because I was gonna put that as part of the don't send it until.
Yeah, no, he said he was interested.
Do we have a motion, please?
So
So
moved.
moved.
Okay, you can pick one. Do we have a second?
I'll do the
Second.
second.
Thank you.
Okay.
Motion and a second to endorse the reappointment of Jim Royer to the Zoning Board of Appeals for a term of 5 years. And request that Leanne send a letter to the selectmen telling them that we endorse his reappointment. Keith? You want to
Yes,
vote?
Aye. Aye, yes.
Pat,
Aye.
Jenny,
Aye.
and I'm an aye. So it's unanimous. Any unforeseen issue that may properly come before the board? Does anyone have any issues they'd like to discuss?
No.
How about availability for the next meeting?
Looks good from today. For
So
me.
we're looking at June.
June
Wow.
12th.
Mhm.
Okay, just if you could, when Leanne sends out a reminder, if for some reason you're not able to attend, if something comes up, if you'd please let her know, just so that we can make sure we know who is and who isn't going to attend. Okay, I think, other than I wanted to mention, no one went to CPTC, that training at the college Holy Cross this year, did you?
Uh-uh.
Okay. Take a look online. They do give some classes online. Some you may be interested in. If you take a look and you want to take it, you can go ahead and take it online. I think it's $20 for the different classes. And they also have some either PowerPoints or other recordings of sessions that they've had. And it, you might find something that would strike your interest. So if nobody has anything else,
Lynn, I'll just mention that the deadline for June hearings is actually next Wednesday, because there's 5 Wednesdays this month. But I'm not anticipating anything. We will have down the road that 3 Gates Pond Road. They're just starting the process, so they definitely won't be filed by next Wednesday.
okay. Thank you. Anyone have anything else they'd like to bring up at the meeting? If not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, so it was moved by Keith, and we'll take that second from Pat. Any discussion? Hearing none. Keith,
No, aye.
Pat,
Aye.
Jenny,
Aye.
and I'm an aye.